So we are right here in London, England, and we've just had a very long chat with all the family members of the Hinduja family at their residence at Lawrence Terrace in the central London. Ashok Hinduja, GP Hinduja, Prakash Hinduja, Sanjay Hinduja, Dheeraj Hinduja, all of them, all the family members gave us their view on how the various businesses are likely to pan out from here and also on the global economy. GP Hinduja, the head of the family now, appears most cautious on global geopolitical environment, be it Hamas-Israel issue in the Middle East, which you're watching out for, shouldn't escalate, otherwise it will spell trouble for all businesses across the world. He's also watching out for China-Taiwan situation, which is making him quite nervous. However, he believes that India will continue to outperform in despite of a very challenging global environment. Ashok Hinduja, who looks after the financial services businesses much more closely, is very happy and confident that the family has got a nod to increase their shareholding in IndusInd Bank. They also have big plans as far as Reliance Capital is concerned. They bought it out. They want to launch insurance business, broking, mutual funds, and are also open to big buyouts. They want to aim at creating $35-40 billion worth of business in Reliance Capital in the next couple of years. They also plan to list Ashok Leyland Finance, the IPO which got delayed earlier, in the next few months. Talking of Ashok Leyland, the auto company, Dheeraj Hinduja told us that they aim to hike their export component from 10% of the revenue right now to about 20% in the next 3 to 4 years. And lastly, the holding company which they have in Mauritius, they aim to list it next 3 to 4 years. They are looking at Luxembourg, Sweden and Dubai or Middle Eastern markets for that. So you can also watch out for some listing of the holding company. So a lot of big takeaways which you can catch right here on ET Now. The big chat with all the brothers of Hinduja on ET Now. So this is a very special interaction we are having in London in the Carlton House Terrace, which is the current residence of the Hinduja Group. And I have with me the honor of all the three brothers of the Hinduja Group right now. Thank you very much, all of you gentlemen, chatting with us. Mr. Ashok Hinduja, GP and Prakash Hinduja, all of us are chatting together for the roadmap of the group from here on. GP, let me start with you. You know, the current backdrop the group is operating in. You have operations in multiple sectors in multiple countries. India, up till now, is growing well, but there are geopolitical tremors globally. What are your observations on the way India can plan?
You see, so far as India is concerned, it has maintained the situation much better than other countries. And the Prime Minister has been very, very good to all countries and has maintained best relationships. The Indians are very talented. They are working hard. There is great potentiality in India to grow. So, I am not an analyst or an economist. I go with my experiences in life. In my view, at the moment, India is the best destination for investment. And the vision of Prime Minister Modi is excellent. The only thing which we have to still work hard is the implementation of his vision. Once that happens, it will be excellent. We were the first one in 2019 when we said India is going to be the third largest economy by 2028, 2030. It is moving in the right direction. And now everyone is saying the same thing.
I also heard, chatting with the family earlier at the round table, that across all your businesses, the family is investing more in current businesses as well as new age businesses across sectors, even not only in India but globally. Where is that confidence coming from?
From our instincts, from our experiences, and the challenges what we have had in our life. And in last 40, 50 years, you had seen ups and downs and how we sustained and managed it. From that, we get this experience. And the third generation, which are highly educated, professional, come up also with bright ideas and suggestion. So when we blend together, works well.
Prakash, you were saying that globally there are some worries which can be serious. Which are those worries?
Well, I mentioned to you about the programs of the different technologies which are not yet in India compared to China. On my last discussions when I had with Piyush Goyal, I mentioned to him that what happens if China stops trade with India? Where do we India stands? So we have to grow in India of its own without depending on China. And that needs a technology. And that's why America is pursuing now in the defense sector to come to India in a big way. Now, this can only happen when the sectors, private sectors, public sectors work together and come to the conclusion of bringing Americans to India.
Okay. Ashok, BFSI is a big area of your interest. There are a lot of developments, be it the bank or the newly acquired company where you aim to grow. Talk to us about 1 or 2, 3 years of immediate roadmap which you have. So what are the milestones you're looking at?
You see, the holding company of IndusInd Bank, which is Mauritius based, which I am chairing it, I see since last 1-2 years opportunity how we cover the full BFSI sector. And opportunity came of Reliance Capital. We bidded for it, and we have succeeded. It has been accepted by the COC and the administrator. It's now in the process. And we are hoping that this should come through by November, December this year. Not only what we cover with the BFSI, because with this we get 3 insurance entities which are operating. We get your security business, we get ARC with it. We also have an opportunity to go for the wealth management and the asset management. So with this, whatever opportunities further will come which is missing in this, once we have acquired this, the next step will be how to go for the digitization.
And you also said you want to build almost 35-40 billion of value under this bouquet.
Yeah, this is the plan by 2030, that how this whole sector we see can go for the valuation which will touch around $35-40 billion.
And within your BFSI, you also want to list your holding company. What is the status of that?
Yes, that is one of the plan to list. Hopefully by mid next year, we will go for the listing so that our shareholders who are global high net worth shareholders who will get an opportunity to partly exit, generate value from it, and which area and where to get listed, that is under review. It can be Singapore, it can be Dubai, it can be Luxembourg, it can be Mauritius. So that is all under review.
One last question, sir, before we let you go, that the area of focus of the group, apart from these business, what are the big 1 or 2 strategic areas where you want all your family members who are running? We are strategically focusing more on technologies. And we keep on investing in such sectors. And as Ashok has mentioned, no doubt on banking, financing, leasing, there also is our main focus. But we will have to watch what is happening globally in the world with all this chaos which is going on. So last, let me add to this that the group's eyes and ears are always open, irrespective whether we have plans or no plans, because the group is liquid and the group is looking for opportunities. As and when any opportunity will come and it fits within our group's business, we will jump on it. Thank you very much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.